What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 160 of the Just Too Sweet Show. It is hot as balls out all over this country, which means it's Summerslam time. I am Mr. Big Daddy Cool Tim to himself. With me today is the third man, but he's moved up in rank lately. He's moved up a little bit, I think. It's almost the second man, I think. I don't know. I'm only kidding.
Maybe 2.5?
2.5. I like that one better. Dave, what's going on, Dave?
Nothing much, Timmy. Glad to be here today. I know I missed the last one, but I'm good. And it's SummerSlam, so it's a big time, biggest show of the summer. And we are in the greatest city, right? One of all time, right? We're in, let me check. Oh, never mind. We're in Cleveland.
We're in Cleveland, yeah.
We're in Ohio. So never mind that. No one wants to play there.
No, LeBron left it twice. He don't want nothing to do with that place anymore, so. There's nothing to do. There's no reason to go there, except for SummerSlam tonight, which begins in approximately 2 hours from now, which is hopefully going to be good. I was disappointed with the last couple of pay-per-views. Nothing against Triple H, nothing against, they weren't bad. They just weren't ooh, holy shit. So hopefully SummerSlam, which is supposed to be the second best show of the year, steps it up a little notch. But before we get into that, we always have a couple little tidbits we'd like to talk about here and there. And Dave, I got to get your opinion. You're the AEW apologizer, I should say.
Whoa. Apologize is a strong word there. I'm just, stating some facts and,
all right,
defending the opposition that a lot of people don't do, especially, in our chats. So that's all it is.
And I've said it before. I want them to succeed. I really do. It's just hard at this point to root for them. But I will say one thing. Ospreay MJF was a fucking fantastic match. Fantastic. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed watching it. Shocked at the outcome, but very good, though. Very good match.
And now it's back-to-back. Well, I guess it wasn't back-to-back, but he lost 2 out of 3 matches, Ospreay.
Yeah, that's why.
He beat Garcia, and then he loses to MJF.
That's why it's shocking, because I was like, how can they do that to this guy who, still coveted from across the pond, and here he is losing 2 out of 3 already.
Now, I wonder... because this is obviously set up a match for All In Wembley. All In, right? Yeah. All In Wembley. So it's him and Ospreay and MJF again for the Intercontinental. I don't know what they call it. I think MJF actually changed it, right?
It's like the United States title now, or something like that.
Yeah, I think he changed it to the U.S. Championship or something, the American Championship, something like that. So my question, I wonder now if they did that so that Ospreay wins in his home country, or are they still going to have him lose? This is a weird place that AEW has cornered themselves into again. But somehow they seem to maneuver it before, so I have faith in them.
You got to have faith. But the big news this week, the huge news coming out of there this week is Shane McMahon had a meeting with Tony Khan, and someone snapped a picture and let it leak. Okay, that wasn't on purpose. Give me a goddamn break. You're not that slick.
Tony looked pretty shocked there. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I don't buy that for a second. And listen, a mutual friend got us into a room to get. Listen, that's all bullshit. It's business. It's all business. It was not set up by that mutual friend. Is who? Which pick any wrestler who's over there from WWE right now. Any one of them is their mutual friend who set up that meeting between the two of them.
I think it'd only be a handful of them because it's not like it's not like what is it? Claudio Cesaro is there hey, you should be my friend Shane.
That's true. It had to be Jericho or Bryan Danielson. I'm thinking.
I would think it's one of those two guys, and I feel like if anything more would have been Jericho. Have been hey, why not? Why not just meet with him? He's a cool guy. He knows his wrestling stuff. And he's probably gonna mark out at meeting you.
Jericho's on that anti-WWE run the last year. He's really been hammering it home that how angry he is at everything.
Well, I love the fact that he pokes fun at it with this learning tree. I'm just here for the younger guys and stuff like that. It's hilarious.
Which again is how he evolves every time he evolves. This is his third incarnation in 5 years since he remember the AEW.
because he had Le Champion.
Le
He has the Ocho.
Yeah, he just reinvents himself every year, and it's fantastic, and it works out great. So what do you think? There's actually something going on? You think we're going to see Shane McMahon? Now, listen, if he shows up in the Eric Bischoff style to run the show, I'm all for that.
I mean, I know we've talked about this on previous shows. Like TK needs someone there to handle the booking, handle like the logistics of it. We mentioned Bischoff. We never mentioned Shane, and Shane I think wouldn't be a bad guy, just to have there and funnel things through and just run everything that because he knows the business.
Of course, I should have mentioned before that is he asked, and this is where the problem is. He asked WWE to let him come back, and they said nope. They don't want nothing to do with anybody named McMahon right now.
So I was say that.
Stephanie's the only one allowed, and that's because she has a Levesque at the end of her name now.
But even in real life, she has stayed away.
Yeah, she's been pretty quiet, except for the Hall of Fame and stuff like that. But she's been pretty quiet also.
So I can't really blame Endeavor for that. That's something that's beyond. I'm pretty sure if it was Triple H, he'd be like, yeah, like come back in. But that's something above his head.
Now, if you get a Shane popping in, there's no reason Vince won't.
No.
If you want to shock the world, if you want to get people in those seats, in those half-filled arenas they have every week, you bring in a Vince McMahon, oh my God, the place would explode. The industry would explode.
Forbidden Door was essentially sold out. So I don't want to hear this.
That's a pay-per-view. Dave, it's fact. It's facts. Every house, every Dynamite is half. It's half.
Not every Dynamite.
Every Dynamite is half, at least.
Chicago's Dynamites are not half.
It's half.
It's not. Chicago's Dynamites are jam-packed because for some reason Chicago is the wrestling city.
They think Punk's coming back again. They don't know. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what's going on.
They're going just to cheer CM Punk. That's what it is. They're not even going for the show. We just got to chant his name, and that's about it. That's what we're here for.
He's not Joe Hendry. He ain't going to appear. Sorry, guys. It's not going to happen.
I don't know. I think having Shane there would be great. We'll see what happens. It's funny. I saw a picture circulating after that of SummerSlam. Was it 90, 96, 97 when they were in Wembley of Shane and Stephanie there? And I was like, man, what would be the chance that Shane shows up at All In in Wembley? Like now, like 2024. I'm like, that might be somewhere you want to like send this guy out. I don't know. It's something cool to think about.
We're all thinking we run the booking for AEW after All In. Hey,
that would be exactly what we're saying would be a good idea. We've said we need someone to cover that booking.
If Eric Bischoff can work for the WWE, I mean, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Anything is possible.
Very, very true.
So, and that's what I was going to bring up next, Rob, while we're doing a little AEW news. Britt Baker suspended for talking subversively about the one and only MJF, which got into it with his girlfriend. They got into shit. The girlfriend ratted her out, which is coming. You don't rat out your girlfriend, right? I guess you do to your boyfriend, I guess. I don't know. But it's like just when you want the stuff about AEW to stop, more like little kids. This is little kid shit. This is little kid shit. And then Britt's getting suspended after just getting back. You need Britt Baker. You need her.
We got. They have Mercedes Moné.
Stop, Dave. Stop.
Mercedes is all over Comic-Con. She's all over the internet. Come on, they're doing good with or without Britt. Britt helps it out, but Mercedes CEO, she's got it down pat right now.
Stop. She gets booed. I never seen her get booed like that before. A woman.
Oh, okay, a woman, but right now she's got John Cena heat. Come on now.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about
right that. Now, she's up there. She's getting a lot of booed, just like Cena was at one point.
I agree, Ro. Tony Storm is much better.
Really? I think Tony's okay. I feel like
I think she's hilarious.
Old.
Well, that happens every now and then.
But with the Britt Baker thing, it's one of two things, right? I feel like they were in any negativity that comes out of AEW is always going to be bad, right? Because apparently the Britt thing happened, what was it, on July 17th, and then it was handled July 24th after they investigated. And it was like a quick thing. if they don't do anything, it's a bad thing. If they do something, it's a bad thing. It's like, so what does AEW have to do here? Just hope that nothing bad happens? Something bad is gonna happen, regardless. It's just that it gets out in AEW and it doesn't get out so much in WWE.
Yeah. No, it's true.
But
I'm not jumping on them for that. It's look, shit happens. All these people are in a closed quarters together working like that.
And like the second man of the show always likes to say, everything's a work. So who knows?
That's true. How do you like it, MJF? Since we never got to talk. I mean, he was the greatest heel ever. They turned him face with the whole cold thing, which worked. I don't think he's the same guy right now. I think they turned him back way too quickly for not really a good reason. I'm not really buying what he's selling at the moment. I don't know what it is. There's something missing there for me. I can't figure out what it is, but there's something missing with MJF for me right now.
Do you think he's being a little bit too much?
Maybe that's what it is. It doesn't seem natural anymore. I don't think.
Could be that, because I think like the transitions with him have been good.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that them bringing him back and then not being able to finish the Adam Cole storyline, it was like a big miss, because now you bring it back Adam Cole and he's supposed to be the face. We're supposed to be cheering for him over MJF when that wasn't that wasn't the original thing. So now it's like whenever Adam Cole comes back, what, you just ignore all of that happening? So I don't like it, that part of it.
Speaking of which, Adam Cole is where? Anybody know? What happened to Adam Cole?
Still healing like CM Punk, apparently.
That's kind
of. No, he came back for that when MJF came back, and that was it. He got planted on his head, and then he has been off TV again.
Who knows? All right, let's. I got your list ready to go. I hate to him. He's in a bad situation, but the injuries might not. Yeah, I figured he won't come back as a wrestler anymore. I don't think he can.
I mean, the last one was a leg, though. Is it really like his ankle? Was it? Is that really that bad for him to not be able to wrestle anymore?
I don't know. Anyway, let's move on to something here. I want to talk about this real quick. Fanatics Fest is a big new thing hosted by Fanatics this year. It's in 2 weeks. It's in New York City at the Javits Center. I was just discussing. I want to meet Hulk Hogan. I don't care what. I don't care if he's taking his Trumpomania shirt. I don't care any about that shit. I want to meet Hulk Hogan. What's so
wrong with that?
And relive my childhood over again. So I went on the list to see if he was, how much does it cost?
Ooh, can I guess?
We'll do that too. But before I took that, I'm going down the list. CM Punk sold out. Cody Rhodes sold out. Bayley not sold out. Bianca not sold out. This is just the wrestlers. Drew McIntyre sold out. But in New York City, Drew McIntyre is sold out, but Eli Manning is not.
What?
That is showing you what WWE is right now. Henrik Lundqvist, not sold out in New York City.
Whoa.
Hulk Hogan, not sold out.
I mean, that's understandable.
Well, let me click on it real quick.
He's alienated a couple people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But Hulk Hogan wants $215 just for a picture. Just for a picture.
So for an autograph, is it what, like $260?
Well, if you want like a special, like a artwork or a lithograph, $430 autograph.
Is he doing it himself?
Yeah, if you want something like cards, $215 autograph. Anything big and bulky, $325. A matched used item, $430. Premium autograph, like Funkos or oversized things, $270.
$270 for a Funko Pop.
So, needless to say, I will not be meeting Hulk Hogan.
What if I have him sign a Mr. America item? Does that count?
I know, right? I should be my mask and say, dude, it's real. Sign it. Sign it right now. So, anyway, I want to see that. Jade Cargill not sold out. Jalen Brunson sold out, boss. Jey Uso sold out.
Yeet.
LA Knight sold out.
Yeah.
Lawrence Taylor not sold out. Liv Morgan sold out. That was my second reason to go. I was like, I'm definitely not going now.
Rhea must be sold out then too.
Matt Rempley, yeah, Rhea is sold out. All these famous players, baseball player, Peyton Manning not sold out. Mary Mysterio sold out. Rhea Ripley sold out. Tiffany Stratton sold out. And those are the ones those are the only ones I have like right in front of me. But that's insane. That all
Eli,
those
so
New York sports legends. You got Jim Kelly. You got the real Rudy. You got Ray Knight, Ray Lewis, Pete Alonso, Pedro Martinez, Penny Hardaway, not sold out. Tiffany Stratton, completely sold out.
so who are you aiming for then, Timmy?
I'm not going to go now because the three that I wanted are all gone.
You
If
don't
I
want to
was,
see Eli Manning?
I don't know. You know, let me take a quick. Let me take a quick. Yeah. Plus, don't forget it's $60 just to get in.
I'm gonna say Eli Manning's is like $75 for an autograph picture.
$200 to take a picture with Eli Manning.
Damn, Eli.
194.22, just to take a picture with him, with your phone probably, not even like a real camera.
Or like they take a picture and they're like, "Here, we'll send it to you."
Autographs, yes, $700. $200 for like a regular autograph, just a regular one. People are on drugs, man. Oh, you know who's cheap? And just talking about him, The Miz. I saw it before. We were talking about it before. Where'd he go? Not only is he not
$70.
sold out, where the hell did he go? Was it under Miz? Oh, here he is. $65 to take a picture with The Miz.
Hey, you can go meet the Miz. He's awesome.
$65.
Love the Miz.
194 for like various things. 64 for like Funkos and like cards. Premium autographs are $85. So The Miz is really the only one who's like affordable.
Well, I'm sure Jade Cargill is also affordable. Let's be real.
Well, let's take a
She
gander at
should
Jade
be.
Cargill.
She shouldn't be charging no more than $60 for anything.
Bailey, $85 for a picture.
Well, she
Bianca,
is-
$85 for a picture. Punk, $140 for a picture.
Okay.
Cody, $140 for a picture.
All right. Good for you, Cody.
Drew McIntyre, $85 for a picture,
Hey, good on you, Drew.
but he sold out. Jade Cargill, $85 for a picture. Jey Uso
Oh, wait.
just says yeet. No, it's $85 for a picture. Yeah, LA Knight, yeah, $64 for a picture.
So he's the cheapest.
Yeah, he's cheapest so far. Liv Morgan would have been $85 for a picture. So it's $60 just to get in, then the 85 on top of that, plus having to meet like some. It's like a $400 day for taking a picture with like 2 people, 3 people. It's crazy.
I'm sure those lines are going to be bananas too.
Well, that's another reason why I mean I really want to go, but it's the first year. Let them work out the bullshit, and then next year, if it works, I'll think about going getting tickets early and buying stuff early. But I was like, you know what? Let them have their first year. Let them
I mean,
figure
it's
out
in
all
the
that
same
bullshit.
place for Comic Con, no? Isn't that where they do the New York City Comic Con?
Yeah, same place.
Okay, so maybe they have some sort of feeling for it. Who knows? This might be a little bit different because it's sports. It's not.
Well, people are going nuts because Jordan's going to be there. Jeter's going to be there. I'm like, they're not doing autographs, dude. They're doing panels.
Panel.
Yeah, so don't go in there thinking you're going to get a fucking Michael Jordan autograph on one of your sneakers. That shit ain't happening. It's only going to be
He does
panels.
not sign shit for just nothing. It's Jordan.
I can't even imagine what that dude would charge you for a fucking picture or an autograph on anything.
No idea. He's got to be Undertaker status.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so you have a list for us to scream about. I can't wait to see this list.
Yes, let me hold on, because I had pulled up the Summerslam first. So we will share this list first, and this list was created by Complex, which I'm hoping a lot of you still know what Complex is. I knew them as a magazine. Obviously, now magazines are obsolete.
Yep.
So it's all a website now, and there you would get like various like hip hop and like different references from back in the day. But released on August 1st, so just 2 days ago, I'm assuming this was part of SummerSlam, they released their top 50 greatest WWE wrestlers of all time. And I feel like this has been happening a lot more lately. I think I think PCP and Justice Suite need to do this. We need to come up with a list of our own. But we're gonna go ahead and review Complex's top 50 before we jump into our SummerSlam predictions. And Timmy, are you ready?
I'm dying to know.
All right. So
I always fight with these lists.
number 50, I saw 50, is none other than the ninth wonder of the world, China. How about this? I'll go through 50
that's
through
right.
40.
They're doing the. I don't like when they mix the women and the men together. I don't like it because you're gonna piss them. You're gonna piss me off.
Well, I'm gonna do 50 through 51, and then we'll talk about it, and then we'll go to 40. All right. So number 50, we got China. 49, Kevin Nash. 48, Natalia. 47, The Big Show. 46, Yokozuna. 45, Lita. 44, Kevin Owens. 43, Bray Wyatt, RRP. 42, The Miz. And 41, Trish Stratus. So it seems like a lot of the female wrestlers ended up on this 50 through 40.
Kevin Nash is worse than Lita. Are you fucking kidding me? Bray Wyatt is not higher. See, I'm already angry. I'm already angry with this list already. That's why you can't make a list with the men and the women on the same. You can't.
Okay, so I guess put it this way: this is WWE, right? So Kevin Nash's WWE run is Diesel, and then a couple years when he came back, right? Compare that to Lita's WWE career. I think you could have like a little bit of a fighting words.
Yeah,
because we're not throwing in WCW on here.
All right. I'll go with that. I'll go with that then. I'll go with that.
Natalia, I get why she's on the list. You know, she's what does she has? How many Guinness World Records under women's matches? So I get that one. Who else was up here?
Yeah, a brand new face.
The Miz. The
Miz should be higher.
He should be higher. Bray, I get it. Why he's probably 43 because of his untimely passing.
Yeah, but wait till you see who's in front of him. Kevin Owens should be higher.
KO should maybe be higher. Yokozuna, I think, is a good 46. Big Show should be 50. I'll be honest with you there. I would prefer, if I'm going to put Big Show or China, I think I'm putting Big Show at 50 and then China 49. Yeah, I think she had a little bit more of a bigger impact than the Big Show. Then we talk Natalia. All right, so now we're going to move on to 49 through 41. And I'm sorry, 40 through 39. So 40, we got Harley Race, which made CM Punk's Mount Rushmore. 39.
He didn't have a great WWE run though.
Yeah.
See, this is why.
39, Roddy Piper. 38, Booker T. 37, Jake the Snake Roberts. 36, Batista. 35, Drew McIntyre. 34, Sami Zayn. 33, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. 32, Daniel Bryan. 31, Edge. Wow. I think I have more problem with this range than anything. Daniel Bryan should be top 15 in my opinion.
And Harley Race did not have a good WWE run. All his accolades are from every other company. He was King Harley Race barely at the end of his career where he couldn't even fucking move.
So here's what it says here. Harley Race was your favorite wrestler's your wrestler's favorite wrestler. A true man's man. Someone even Andre the Giant had second guesses about whether a fist fight with him was worth it. Race was at the top of the heap when it came to wrestlers of the 70s and 80s, winning championships with multiple companies like the NWA, AWA, WCW, and the WWE. Race competed with the best of the best. He had classic matches with everyone from Ric Flair to Dusty Rhodes to Hulk Hogan, and his career was pretty influential, helping inspire the careers of greats such as Triple H, Mick Foley. Harley Race was legitimately one of the toughest guys to ever lace up a pair of boots in pro wrestling, thoroughly earning the title of the greatest pro wrestler on God's green earth.
His biggest WWF run that I remember was against Junkyard Dog. He did. I know he fought Hogan once or twice, but no, he should be. If it's just WWE, he should be lower, way lower.
I guess you're not wrong there. I mean, CM Punk putting him on the Mount Rushmore on ESPN maybe didn't help the situation out.
No, but you know what? Some of these, I understand if they worshipped him as far as AWA, NWA. Again, back in those days, he was a huge influence, and I'll give him credit for that. But if this is WWF only, then no, he doesn't even belong on this list. I don't think. Got to be honest.
Yeah, I can't argue over there because then we're talking about everything else from above. Because then if we're talking Nash, then Nash should definitely be higher because of everything that he's done in the business.
And Booker T, look, his WWF run.
I mean, he had his good moments. He had pretty hysterical moments.
Is he at 38 though? I don't think he's at 38.
You think what he's supposed to be like
lower? No, higher. No, yeah, like 40s maybe. You can't count the five time. That was in WCW. And don't get me started on that run too, because all his 5 titles were complete shit, and that's not his fault. That's just booking.
The first one was good. First one was legit.
No, the first one was off the Bash at the Beach 2000, where he only won because Hogan walked out.
Yeah, but he got it though. It wasn't.
All right, I'll give you the one. But the other ones were ridiculous.
The last one he won was like right before they went out of business, right?
Yeah,
at Panama City.
And one of them was like a pole in the corner match and a fucking whatever the hell. Yeah, so I don't mind. Whatever.
I don't mind him too much here. I think. I think I'm more Jake. What do you think? Jake the Snake 37 is good.
Jake's about right.
I think maybe he could be a little bit higher because I mean we always talk about Jake being one of those like great workers, but accomplishment wise, not much unfortunately.
He had no titles, yeah.
All right, so then let's see what else. Batista, I don't mind him at 36. McIntyre, he's okay there for me. Sami Zayn, I don't know about him being 34. Him and Kevin Owens feels like, but like this, Kevin Owens has won a Universal Championship. Sami Zayn has not. How is Sami Zayn's career above KO's? Is just because of the Bloodline storyline? That doesn't really make much sense to me.
Sergio, tonight is the next big WWE show. 7 o'clock, SummerSlam. That's what we're doing the predictions right after this. Sami Zayn, by the way, needs to hit the gym, and that's not me talking. I know I'm a fat boy, but he's a professional wrestler. He looks like a chewed bubble gum. That's what he looks like. He does. He looks like a pear.
All right, we're gonna continue moving on. Ricky at 33. Don't mind this one too much either. Daniel Bryan 32. I have a problem with this one.
He should be higher.
He should definitely be higher.
Yeah, I think so too.
And Edge,
the whole yes movement was huge.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure. I mean, and just as in ring work, if he Seth Rollins has put him on his Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
And Edge at 31. I don't think. I think this is okay for Edge.
Yeah, it's okay. I have no problem.
He's won. I think he's a 10-time champion, something ridiculous like that.
Something ridiculous like that. Yes.
All right, so moving on to 30 through 29. We got Kane at 30. Becky Lynch at 29. 28, we have Eddie Guerrero. 27, Mr. Perfect. 26, Scott Hall. 25, CM Punk. 24, Charlotte Flair. 23, Seth Rollins. 22, Mick Foley. And 21, Dusty Rhodes.
Okay, Dusty Rhodes, again, I'll say it. His WWE run, not that great. He wore polka dots and lost to the Macho Man. The Macho King, excuse me. I wouldn't give his WWE run any.
What about the legacy he left behind? And I'm not just talking about Cody. I'm just talking about like NXT and everything.
Oh else. Yeah, no, that's fine. If that's a qualification, then sure, why not? I'll give it to him.
So, any problem with anything else?
Mick Foley Mick Foley shouldn't be 22.
Mick Foley over Seth Rollins.
Yeah, over Seth Rollins and Charlotte. Come on.
Cookie Monster Punk over here.
Nah.
Razor. I don't.
This is why you should not put Mick Foley should not be on that.
I think I would have Kane over Mick Foley.
So would I. So would I definitely.
I kind of want. What's the reasoning for Mick Foley? Let's see. Hardcore legend isn't your traditional WWE superstar. He wasn't jacked, he didn't dress well, and he had teeth and an ear missing. But those are many of the reasons we fell in love with Mick Foley. Whether he was Cactus Jack, Dude Love, or Mankind, Foley gave us his blood, literally. Sweat and tears every time he was in the ring, which left us with no choice but to feel deeply for him and his matches. Foley did what everyone strives to do in professional wrestling, which is bring out deep emotion in the fans, and Mick Foley delivered with flying colors. No pun there, I bet. When put that way, I understand why he should definitely be on the list. 22, I think, is high.
Way too high. I might have him in the 40s.
I wouldn't mind that. Maybe maybe high 30s, low 40s. Just because, like what the guy said, like you think of Hell in a Cell, you think of Foley, you think of like hardcore, barbed wire. You can probably think most people would probably think of Mick Foley, Thumbtacks. Like there's very things that he's keen to.
And Mankind was a good character. People don't like Man. I like Mankind. I thought that was a good character.
Oh yeah,
definitely different for that time. So I mean, all right, but it's not that high. I would drop him a good spot.
Yeah, Ro here agrees with us. He said Foley should be in the 30s. He also said Becky Lynch should be higher and Charlotte is okay. So you think Becky should be higher than Charlotte? Because I mean, Charlotte is a 14-time women's champion,
and Charlotte is the best pure woman athlete that we've ever seen.
Becky has probably a better character, but it doesn't mean that Charlotte's is that far behind.
Well, Charlotte's just her father. That's all it is. She's just Rick. So I mean, I would give Becky that as far as the man and all that stuff, but Charlotte is the best professional women's wrestler we've ever seen.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You know, Tiffany Stratton has that in her because she's a pure athlete. She just needs to learn. She has to get her timing better. She has very bad timing, which will lead to botches. And I don't want to use that word, but botches.
I agree with you there. I think, Charlotte. I would put Charlotte over Foley. Like, yeah. And if you notice, like a lot of Charlotte's wins aren't like she doesn't win based off like cheating or any of that nonsense. Like she beat you because she's just the best in that ring.
Yeah, no, it's true.
All right, let's continue on from 20 to 19.
Roll the baby.
Brock Lesnar. 19, Rey Mysterio.
A lot of people are going to hate that one.
18, the phenomenal AJ Styles. 17, Randy Orton. 16, Chris Jericho. 15, Bruno Sammartino. 14, Cody Rhodes. 13, Triple H. 12, Bret Hart. And 11, Kurt Angle. Wow. Okay, so here I have so many problems. I don't know about you.
Bret Hart is 12.
He's fine there.
Well, let's see who's in the top 10 before we say he's okay there.
He's okay, but Triple H.
Triple H.
The lowest he should be. I mean, the highest he should be is 11, or I guess the lowest. Cody, I feel like it's a little early that he's above.
He's in the 20s.
Chris Jericho and Randy
Orton.
And then, really, we have Rey over Brock?
Yeah,
I don't think that's right.
No, I don't think it's right either.
Brock is okay in the 20s, but he should not be, I guess, lower than Rey.
I can't wait to see the top 10. I want to see. That'll help me. The top 10 will help me judge these 10. Because Bret Hart at 12, that better not be like. Well, we'll see. We'll see who's in top 10. We'll see.
Randy, I don't understand how Randy is low, is a high, I guess higher or whatever than Cody Rhodes. Cody's been back for 2 years or 3 years, and he's 14. He's above Chris Jericho, the first time undisputed champion. Randy Orton. Yeah.
2 major injuries, and it took him 2 years to win a title.
Exactly. He's a one-time WWE champion. Like, how is he 14?
He shouldn't be.
All right. Well, here we are, the top 10. Here we can go one by one if you like. So, number 10, we have HBK at 10.
He's not top 5.
You don't even, yeah, I'm not even going to comment on it because it's just nonsense now at this point, Complex.
All right.
I want to read what it says. Shawn Michaels will go down in history as one of, if not the best in-ring performer of all time. Mr. WrestleMania started his career as a tag team specialist with Marty Jannetty, but it soon became clear Shawn was meant for greater things. He went solo at almost immediately, capturing the Intercontinental title, and his potential was pretty much limitless from then on. Multiple WWE championships, coming back from a career-ending neck injury, retiring Ric Flair for the moment, and putting on some of the greatest WrestleMania performances in history. There will never be another performer quite like Shawn Michaels. Wasn't it his back?
Here's a guy who had 2 careers. He came back and was probably better than he was in his first half.
You separate both those, it could be 2 Hall of Fame careers.
And he's at 10. No.
I don't know. First guy to win Royal Rumble, coming in at number 1, won it back-to-back years.
It's horseshit.
Wow. Okay. Here we go. Number 9, Macho Man Randy Savage.
He's in top 10. I'm okay until we see who the next guy is. Then we'll see how angry I get.
All right. So number 8, we have Andre the Giant.
You can't argue. You can't argue against Andre. That's only bad.
8th wonder of the world at 8? No, I don't. Absolutely not. I think Andre should be top 10 regardless. All right. Number 7, Roman Reigns, the former tribal chief. We okay with this, Timmy?
No, only because I'm so angry with the Shawn Michaels thing. He should be higher.
Shawn should be over Roman.
Absolutely. I'll take Savage over Roman too. I'm sorry, but I would. And that's just not my personal thing, but okay.
All right, number 6, The Undertaker.
Who do you have in your top 3? The Undertaker's 6.
So okay, let's. So we have 5 left, right? So I'm assuming it's Rock, Stone Cold,
Hogan,
Cena,
Flair.
Hogan, Flair. Should be those 5, right? Those
Should
are
be
only
those 5
that we can think of that should be above any of these guys.
Exactly.
So who are you giving number 1 to, though? Out of those 5,
Complex is going to say Cena.
it's probably not Rock.
I'm saying they're going to say Cena
Or
or
Cena.
Austin.
You think it's gonna be? You think Cena? I think they wouldn't go Cena.
I don't know.
think they go Hogan. I'm gonna say they go Flair, Austin.
All right.
Let's see. I got Flair 1, Austin 2, and then I'll say Cena 3.
All right. Let's see.
What do you think, Timmy?
I think they're going to throw a Cena at 1, a Hogan at 2, and a Flair at 3.
I'm gonna say 5 is gonna be Hogan.
All right. Let's go. Whoa.
Already ruined my list. Number 5, we have the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Having Rick. So then you go into the title debate of he's got 16, Cena has 16, and it's like I still don't think Cena's better than Rick. No matter, Cena could have 20. He's not better than Rick.
By the way, you know Roman Reigns' last title reign was longer than all Edge's like 10 put together.
Yes.
So that tells you a little something about that time.
I mean, see, I remember Cena losing it on Sunday and then winning it on Monday Night Raw.
Yep.
Like, come on. But, we digress. Number 4, the Hulkster.
So we're getting Cena, Rock, Austin.
Cena, it should be Cena, Rock, Austin. So far, we've at least the 5 that we named that should be top 5. So I would though argue, put away everything Hulk Hogan, non-wrestling aside, Hulk should be top 3, maybe top 2.
I agree.
Like, we don't have WrestleMania and so many different things without Hulk Hogan.
If this was my list, it would be Hogan, Austin 1 and 2.
I can't argue with that.
No, and bigger impacts to the industry.
Yep. In so many, and Hogan in so many ways, because Hulkamania, and then you could think of NWO, because I feel like that you put anyone else in that third man spot, it might not be as significant as Hulk Hogan. As much as maybe Sting was the idea, that still doesn't give you that Hulk Hogan factor
Nope.
impact of he was good for how many years and then he finally turned, and it's just how chaotic that was.
I agree.
All right, so number 3 then we're thinking should be what?
Rock.
Rock. All right, let's see. And it is John Cena.
Wow. So they got Austin and Rock 1 and 2.
So I got Cena at 3. Let's see. So we're saying Rock 2, Austin 1.
Rock 2, Austin 1.
All right, let's see if Complex at least got that right. Number 2 is Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I think he made a big impact. Great on the mic. Wasn't the best worker. But just like probably the guy who's number 1, it was a very short time sprint, right? He's come back here and there.
And unfortunately, him and Austin were there at the same time.
Yeah.
So that takes away from him.
So, without further ado, Complex's number 1 WWE wrestler of all time is the Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. And I feel like, I mean, it's understandable. Stone Cold being number 1.
I would bump Cena, put Shawn in. Yeah, I'd bump Cena, put Shawn in.
Out of what, the top 3? Or just in the top 10?
No, like in the top 5. For me, it would be Austin. I'll tell you, I'm putting Shawn in there second. Hogan. Fuck, it's a hard one though. Now it's getting hard.
You have Flair, you have Taker.
It's still hard. This is still a very hard list to do every now and then.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
don't know. But Shawn should definitely be higher, without a doubt. And I'm throwing Bret Hart in the top too. He's
top
up there
10
somewhere. Top 10. He shouldn't be outside the top 10.
So you're taking out either what, Roman, or are you taking out Macho?
No. I don't know who I would take out Roman, just because it's not ready yet.
I would agree with you there. Like how his career is still going.
Yeah.
Like he can. That's why I would feel like maybe I wouldn't put Bret in there, but I might put Triple H in there.
Yeah.
Over Roman.
Yep.
Just because the career is said and done, and maybe eventually, hey, we can talk about Roman in that top 10.
Yep.
Definitely top 20.
I agree.
But there you go, guys. Complex. Stone Cold Steve Austin at number 1. And once again, I think we are kind of disappointed in the outcome of these lists. Or we disagree with them, which is why I feel like,
putting the men and the women together, because it doesn't work. And it hurts the women, because how many women were in the top 20? 1? 2?
2. I think it was Charlotte and Becky.
So that hurts the women, too, when you do something like that. So stop making separate lists, people. That's just the way it's got to be. All right, so let's jump in. So the event of the evening, Thursday, 7 o'clock tonight. Summerslam, baby, 2024. Going to be good to go. I'm going to throw up our fancy
live
banner.
From Cleveland,
Rocks
Ohio.
tonight.
Let's see who in the chat is from Ohio. OH. Oh, nobody. Okay. All right, so I'll pull this up here for Timmy. And we got our opening match of the evening.
This is like my dream match. And I literally mean when I go to dream at night, this is what I hope happens.
We have Women's World Champion Liv Morgan versus Rhea Mommy Ripley. Timmy, what do we think this is going to turn out? This is opening the night, so it should be good. The women will have some time to work. How are you thinking this is going to end?
Liv Morgan will retain that women's title with the help of new boyfriend Dominic Mysterio. Liv Morgan will join the Judgment Day, and Rhea will now get her face run outside the Judgment Day. That's not even a match prediction. That's a storyline prediction right there.
Oh man, Timmy, I can't disagree with you there. I feel like this is what we've been working for. And I don't know if do you think it's going to be intentional? Like Dominic intentionally cost Rhea the belt? Or will it be like how we did for Becky? And then I don't know. What do you think?
If you want that heat, you make it intentional. Like that whole "Liv, I hate you" thing, and her crying. If that was all a ruse, if that was all a swerve, that brings the heat. That
And
brings the
I
heat
mean,
big time, and it gives Rhea her like, oh my god, he did this to her. That whole thing.
true.
That's
And
the way they should go.
I agree with you there. And I think like, why not put more heat on Dominic? Like, make him the most disliked person on that roster.
Yep.
Because that's how you're gonna get. That's how he gets over. That's how you get a crowd reaction.
Yep. Once he cuts his hair and shaves, he's not getting no reaction.
Nope.
He's got to have that mustache and that mullet and be with one of these hot women. So that's the way it's going to be.
I'll agree with you here, Timmy. I'm saying Liv gets the dub, and it is with help of Dominic Mysterio. So moving on to our second match, we have Sami Zayn versus Goldberg Jr. for the Intercontinental Championship.
This is a hard one, though.
Really? You think? They can't have Breaker lose twice to Sami.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, but is Sami ready? Is he ready to lose? And then again, I'll update everybody. Gargano and Ciampa lost their titles last night to the Bloodline. So I guess
How does that make any sense?
it doesn't.
That to me, I'm like, come on, guys. Like, what was the point of taking the belts off of these guys then?
Just get to the Bloodline. That's all. It's the only reason. Ciampa and Gargano were there just to hold over to the Bloodline. This one, but yeah, I gotta go Braun. Like you said, I don't see him losing because it's gonna hurt Braun if he loses again to Sami Zayn.
Absolutely.
And Sami Zayn is 170 pounds of dough. The guy needs to go to a gym. Sorry, but he does. Yeah, he took his shirt off the other night, and I was just like, ooh, it was like a potato. Or pear. It was like a pear. That's what like a little pear. Or maybe a bowling ball. Like a bowling pin. Seriously, am I not wrong? I'm not trying to pick on the guy. Just, you got to go to the gym. He's a professional wrestler, for Christ's sake.
He's got a family.
All right.
We don't say that about Kevin Owens.
But Kevin Owens knows how to work that fat.
He also wears a shirt.
That's right. Bugger, he's got Braun.
I think, yeah,
Raul also got Braun.
Braun is a smart choice, and I wouldn't be too upset if the way they make up for him losing that first match is by a total squash. I think he should just absolutely destroy Sami. They probably won't, but I think he should.
I think so too. I'd like to see that.
All right, next up, we have, for the United States champion, we have Logan Paul versus L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
So is this the time we have the hometown kid versus an over superstar who has yet to get his comeuppance?
I think this one's way easy.
I
think this one's way easy. If LA Knight don't win tonight, just stop. Just stop. I don't want to see him anymore. There's no point to him anymore. There's no reason for him to be around anymore. This is the moment that he's been working for. And Logan Paul, like I said, the home he's going to throw himself a hometown party and all this lavish shit probably, and, come out with drones and Pokemon cards, whatever the hell he does, is going to lose. It makes more sense for him to lose at home than it is to win. And like I said, if LA Knight loses this match, just quit, dude. Quit. AEW will call you. Yeah.
Or you can go back to TNA. Yeah.
Yeah. Take Joe Hendry's spot.
Yeah, bring him over. We'll make that trade every single day of the week.
Because he's coming to the Royal Rumble. It's going to be one of the biggest pops you ever heard in your life.
Can't wait.
Yep.
But I'm with you here, Timmy. I think this has to be LA Knight's time. If they wait too much long, like they've already waited long enough, and somehow he's been able to keep some momentum. But I think if you don't have him win it here, like you're just doing a disservice to LA Knight.
I agree.
And Raul agrees with us as well. He said he will beat, both him and Bunker agree that LA Knight will win his first championship on the main roster.
Yeah.
All right, next up we have WWE Women's Champion Bayley versus the Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax.
That's not a good picture of her. Neither one of them, actually.
It looks very
that's a horrible rendering.
Very Photoshoppy.
I'd be offended if I was both of them.
Hey, this was on posters all around Cleveland.
Fucking Cleveland.
Who do you think does Bailey come out? Does Nia Jax win the Queen of the Ring, or do we have a possible cash in by Miss Tiffany Stratton?
The cash in is interesting because of the whole queen and princess thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. You can go first on this one because I have no clue in this one.
Well, it's been noted on this channel for several years now how I feel about Miss Bailey. I did think she should have won at WrestleMania. Okay with that. The title reign has been forgettable.
But Nia is not a.
I think Nia wins. I don't think Tiffany cashes in just yet.
Okay.
Just because she just got that brand new briefcase. And I think you got to play along with it just a little bit more until maybe whoever faces Nia one day just actually knocks her out. And then she's like, well, I got to cash it in now. So I'm going to say we get a new champion. Nia Jax wins.
Bunker's with you with Nia. You know what? I'm going to go the opposite way on this one. We've agreed so far on everything. I'm going to go opposite. I'm going to say Bailey retains.
You're going with BBL Bailey?
I'm going with Bailey winning this one, and then something's got to happen between Tiffany and Nia eventually. So I'm going to say she wins this one, Bailey. I'm going to go against the grain.
All right. Next up, we have not that one. We have CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre with special guest referee Seth frickin' Rollins.
This is all your favorite guys in one match.
I know, right? God. Yeah. Fantastic. Can't wait to see what Seth comes out wearing.
This one, I think it almost has to be Punk. Has to be because he came back and has done nothing, got hurt, and was sitting on the sidelines.
So typical CM Punk. That's what he always does.
Yeah, I think it has to be him to get this win.
He's like you like to say, Tim. He's fragile.
He is fragile. He's very fragile.
And to put, I saw this thing with Drew McIntyre that he said that CM Punk is like he heals at the opposite of Wolverine. He just heals so slow. He's always hurt.
I'm gonna say Punk, and I think that's gonna set up Punk Rollins for when Seth's ready to come back.
So I'm gonna go against you here, Timmy. I'm gonna say McIntyre wins, and I'm gonna say we're gonna get a Undertaker, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels ending here.
Accidental screw.
Yeah, where Seth screws Punk, and then McIntyre finally gets that victory, and then he can move forward with his next story, and then we set up for CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Me and Punk are right now on the same wavelength.
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, that's what I'm going with this one.
With this one, I just want a good match because we know Punk hasn't looked good in the last couple of years. Drew is a lot better than he used to be, and like you said, who knows what Rollins is going to be wearing? Who knows?
Hopefully, nothing too distracting from the match. Now you talk about guys looking like dough. CM Punk has looked like dough for what? Since ever since he's come back.
But he's naturally skinny though. Like Sammy's looking like a pear. He looks like a pear. Put. I'm gonna find a picture of a pear and Sammy from last week. It looks exactly the same. And again, I'm not knowing to talk. I'm just saying you're a professional wrestler. You can't look like that. Or like Kevin Nash is picking on the Young Bucks about that. Did you that? I sent you that, didn't I?
Yeah, for no reason. They're EVPs. They have a wife. They have young kids.
He said, if you're gonna come out and do this as part of your entrance, you got to work out. You can't just go up there and do this.
I did see that. All right. Next up, we have for the World Heavyweight Championship. Okay, there we go. Gunther versus Damian Priest. Sorry, King of the Ring winner. Gunther.
Who? And again, with the judge, we've been talking about this last time. Who's the face and who's the heel?
Definitely Priest is now the face, and Gunther's the heel. Gunther's just been tearing at him.
So he's
And
the face, but Judgment Day's heels. It's like you can't tell what's going on with that group anymore.
no, I mean, well, it's like 50-50, right? Well, it's not 50-50. It's like 60-40 or 30-70 because Finn, JD, Dominic, and Carlito are all heels. And then Rhea's the face, and so is Priest.
We have a fan from India.
Hey,
Welcome.
okay. Nice to see you, sir. I think here, though, yeah, Gunther is the one that's coming out talking crap. And especially if you look at like all like the dark match and stuff like that, you have to see Priest like aligning sort of with Jey Uso doing the yeet.
So who are you? I have a story too. I don't have just like a winner. I have a storyline part to this too. So who are you picking?
Okay, so I'll say mine first. I think you got to give it a Gunther.
Okay.
It's got to be like you set this man up for this. He's been kind of away for a little bit up until now. This is what this man needs, and we want to see that title.
He lost to the pair. He fucking laid down for the pair, so it's time for him to get his reward. Raul's going with Gunther also. Or
Right,
excuse me, Gunther.
Gunther. So what is the story, sir?
My prediction is Gunther will win this title. He will put his hand behind his back. He will raise the belt like he does. And then we will hear the music of one Brock Lesnar. and we will have Brock versus Gunther at some point in the near future. Just a rumor, I heard. Just a little maybe possibility. He's been cleared of all the charges. So, and they said he's been working to bring him back. And Gunther's the one they want to see him fight first. So, no one wants to see him fight Braun because it'll just be like two guys looking in a mirror. We don't want to see that. But yeah, I'm predicting he will win, and we'll get that freaking music to kick in, and he'll come out, and it'll be interesting.
Yeah, just like Bunk, I did not think about Brock coming back and confronting Gunther right away.
Hey, I'm just throwing stuff out there, just throwing it out. If it sticks, great. If it doesn't, I took a shot.
I mean, it's not bad. Now, we do have Gunther beating Brock, right?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
I don't know because a couple guys have gone up against Brock and lost.
They shouldn't have, yes.
When they have the championship.
But that's when a certain CEO is around who's not around anymore. This is a new regime. He knows who should be losing and who should be winning.
Let's hope. I also want to see Gunther on that press conference.
Yeah.
I think we'll be good in that.
Yes, I agree.
All right. And our main event of the evening is the undisputed WWE World Champion Cody Rhodes versus our tribal chief Solo Sikoa.
No, I don't do that. He's not my tribal chief.
He's the tribal chief, Solo Sikoa.
He's not my tribal chief.
He's the tribal chief. So now, I mean, you said we have Brock coming out. So are we going to have back-to-back matches with possible people coming out at the end?
Sure, why not?
Might just be a lot.
Why not? Plus, we don't know. First of all, he was supposed to show up last night. I heard he didn't show up last night.
Who?
He said they gave the title to the Bloodline. I heard Roman was supposed to show up last night and he didn't show up. Could be wrong.
They can have him show up on a SmackDown.
Well, like at least a hint or something. You know, stick his face out in the aisle, make it known that he's there. But here's my problem with him coming out tonight. What is he doing? Is he going to come out and try to reclaim his title as tribal chief and then they're going to beat him down? Is he just going to be a face and come out and attack Solo? Is he going to help Cody Rhodes win? No, he shouldn't.
I don't think
yet.
He comes out in the match.
After?
Yeah, I think he would come out after. Like him interfering in the match would just be silly.
Okay, so then do you have Solo winning?
Do I have our tribal chief winning?
Yes.
Hmm.
So, because why would he come out if Solo loses to take back the bloodline?
He's disappointed in Solo,
and then Solo and these lunatics beat him up.
and then Cody helps him out, and now we have Cody and Roman helping out the blood. Like it just, I don't like it, but I feel like that's where it's going. I do have Cody retaining, and yeah, I think afterwards the bloodline will beat him up, and then we have Roman come out to help him, or at least like try to stop it. And then after that is when they'll probably attack him after they say like to acknowledge me or whatever. And boom, now we have Cody helping him out.
And then we have Roman, the Usos, and the other Fatu brother for War Games in November.
It's already way too many of them. What are they gonna do when the storyline ends?
Oh, they're all going to be sent to the trash heap. The one with the eye patch is complete garbage. He's complete garbage. That dude is botched every. I don't know, yeah, I don't know which one he is, but he's botched every single thing he's had to do in this company so far. And he almost got his eye taken out. So gone. They're all gone when this is over.
That was the most funniest thing at the last one where he like goes to hit him
And then
under the belt and he clocks
his own.
Tonga.
Yeah. It's like, really? I can't.
So what do you? So I got Cody retaining, and then I have definitely Roman coming out to help him out. Well, to help him out, or try to reclaim the bloodline and fail.
Bunker, this happens, I will shoot whatever heroin you're shooting because that would be ridiculous. Yeah, I don't see Solo winning, but that's the thing though. Bloodline rules. Who's helping Cody tonight? The usual batch of Orton, Kevin Owens.
I would say Orton and KO.
And when does Randy Orton fucking RKO
Cody?
Cody? It has to happen. It has to happen soon. They're running out of heels for this guy. Because Solo's going to switch to the Bloodline feud. Mm-hmm. So who's the next big villain? I know Bunker loves the whole Cody Rhodes being champion thing now. I think Orton should be next.
I think because what's the next pay-per-view after SummerSlam? Extreme Rules or something like that?
I always forget which one's next.
I'll tell you right now. It's Bash in Berlin.
Which makes a lot of sense for Gunther being a world champion.
And Brock Lesnar. Then after that, we have Bad Blood, which definitely sounds like a Bloodlines thing. It could be where, okay. So I would think that is where you have Cody versus Randy Orton at Bad Blood. So I was thinking maybe something else after Survivor Series, but I don't think Cody's going to be, if this Bloodline thing goes the way it's supposed to, maybe he's not defending his title at Survivor Series. And I think Bad Blood is where you have Cody versus Randy.
I was throwing out the Fatu will be a world champion. That guy's a beast. He is. He's the only reason that group is even viable right now.
And we still have a couple pay-per-views because then after Bad Blood is Crown Jewel, then Survivor Series.
Yeah, but Crown Jewel's fake. That's just a show.
No, it is, but it's like, well, you have to put out Cody over there. Who's Cody fighting?
But they don't really do anything like those whole like major title changes or anything, unless it's Brock losing in 3 seconds or winning in 3 seconds.
Okay. Yeah. I do have to acknowledge the chat here for a second because everyone's gassing up Jacob Fatu. It's funny how, people complain about all these no-sells in AEW, but Jacob Fatu does it every other night, and it's not a big deal. It's wild to me. It's just absolutely mind-boggling to me what people pick and choose to like.
And he's no-selling finishers, too. Don't forget.
Exactly. I don't understand that. But it's okay when he does it. But, oh, my God.
He's supposed to be a monster,
Will Ospreay does it once. It's like, oh, let's crucify, the greatest showman.
We absolutely need Heyman back. I think that's what's going to happen tonight. I think Heyman's going to end up screwing or doing something. I mean, how great is going to be when Heyman walks out? Heyman's going to get a bigger pop than Roman is. I don't give a shit what anyone says. Heyman's gonna get a bigger pop than Roman. I can guarantee you that.
So do we
Guaranteed.
think Heyman comes out today or no?
Yeah, I think they both come out.
Now the
But then
other
again,
one,
but like you said though, I don't know. Are they gonna do the "I'm back"? Acknowledge me, and they beat the shit out of him, or he's just gonna come back as a face and try to not help Cody, but try to put fucking this guy in his place. And I don't know. I don't know which way they're gonna swing.
I mean, he shouldn't come back and be like helping Cody right away. It should be like him trying to take the bloodline, because why would you want to help the guy that dethroned you, that took your belts away? I'm sorry, your titles. So I don't think that should be the route it goes. It should be like, okay, I want the bloodline back, and then because of that, you have to team up with Cody, if that's even the case that they want to do.
I doubt they're gonna do that even.
Now, do we have one more person that we haven't talked about possibly returning?
That's right.
And that is the number 2 on Complex's list of top 50 WWE wrestlers of all time, and that is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
The final boss.
The final boss. Is he going to align himself with the former tribal chief, with the new tribal chief?
Or will he
That's
be
always an outcome.
Or will he be the tribal? Does he want to be the tribal chief? And he was behind this all along. It was me, Austin. It was me. I don't know.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
So I don't know. I think this is like not an easy finish to predict because there's so many fucking moving pieces.
There is, which is fun. It's fun. Who's going to come out? See, we got Bunker all confused there. Anthony's obviously confused because he doesn't know what good wrestling is. But yeah, he stays true to his Twitter marks.
Jacob with Roman turn on Solo, Tony Palm, The Rock to return and try to level the playing field. So you got Roman as the heel and Solo as the face. Solo can never be the face.
No. Roman's turning on Solo, so Roman would be the face.
Why would Roman turn on Solo?
To reclaim the bloodline?
Yeah, but that would make Roman the bad guy. If you turn on someone, you're the bad guy.
But Solo's already bad, so you can't turn on the bad guy and become the bad guy, right?
No, if you turn on Solo, then you're the bad guy.
Even if okay, I get what you mean. So it should be Solo turning on Roman.
Yeah, that's the way you got to do it.
Yeah, that's what it is. It should be Solo turning on Roman.
Like Roman coming back.
This is my bloodline, not yours.
I'm the bloodline. I'm the tribal chief, and these 4 guys beat the living shit out of Roman Reigns. That's how this should end tonight. That's the only way it should end if you're going to have this bloodline war.
You're right. And then does The Rock come out at the end to like settle things as the final boss, and then bam, he hits Roman?
I see. This is why I can't even predict. I think Cody walks away with the title. I can't predict anything else. I can't. I can't turn anything else. It doesn't make any. All of it doesn't make any sense to me yet. Is Rock coming back? Is it going to be Rock and Solo's bloodline versus Roman and his bloodline? Like, we don't know. Because they're still predicting Rock and Roman for WrestleMania this year.
You mean next year?
Yeah, after the whole debacle. Predicting for.
So they have to build it up.
Yeah, exactly. And there's a good place to start because it's August already.
In Vegas? That's pretty nice.
Hasn't Solo already turned on Roman? Well, no, not
Yeah.
yet. So Roman just left, and he just said, "I'm the tribal chief now." That's all. He didn't really technically turn on him yet.
He only turned on Heyman, is who it was, and that was after
Heyman. Heyman, he turned on definitely.
And it wasn't really. If anything, Heyman turned on Solo by not acknowledging him as the true tribal chief that he is, the Solo tribal chief.
Rock will be part of the new bloodline, and Roman Reigns is part of the old bloodline. So yeah, that's where I'm getting that role too. I think it's just how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, who's coming. It's so confusing.
We have a lot to go until that, because I just looked it up. Survivor Series is November 30th. Yeah. So they have a lot to build up to there.
And then you got Huda Buddha coming back, and then another Fatu, and then another this guy, and then another fucking I don't know how they're going to bring
the Usos to essentially rejoin this old bloodline, and that's going to take some time because Jay's on Raw. So it's like, how do you get him to SmackDown?
Mm.
So we got some time. So maybe all of this won't happen tonight, but one of these steps has to happen. And I think it'll probably be the Roman one before the Rock one. Just because
You know,
how are you going to continue to overpower the new bloodline?
or maybe they'll go old school. They'll bring back Roman. Will bring back the Rock to help him fight Solo, but then the Rock will turn on Roman and say, bitch, I'm the tribal chief. You know, I'm the elder who sent Solo to help you in the first place. You know, because Rock's beyond tribal chief.
Yeah.
He'd be an elder. He'd be the Sika, the Alpha and the Sika, the High Chief, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So what I've heard, yeah, I mean technically speaking, but you don't turn on someone until you beat the shit out of them. That's just how I would see it with wrestling. And Bunker's very upset that he hates agreeing with you, Steve. Roman comes back as so whatever the pops would be insane. Heyman's getting a bigger pop. I'm predicting that right now. Heyman will get a bigger pop than everybody, except for Joe Hendry, because
Say his name.
I believe in Joe Hendry. Which is going to be great. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are a half 40 minutes away. 40 minutes away from the biggest party of the summer. By the way, you picked Cody to win, right? But you didn't pick.
Yes,
You can't.
Cody.
Okay, so we both have Cody walking out.
Don't do that, boss. Don't be that guy. You know who Joe Hendry is.
Oh, he better know who Hendry is.
Better start believing is what you got to do.
Acknowledge me.
That's right. The real tribal chief says that. Who's this chick hosting the pregame? I'm not watching it yet.
Well, they've been on since 4, which is bananas to me.
Yeah, it's not the Super Bowl, guys. Sit down and relax.
They're like literally covering every little thing. They have people backstage correspondence. I was like, damn, like,
Well, that's
okay.
because every night is. Exactly.
Well, like you said it to me, they have to. I think they need to produce with this pay per view because the last couple since WrestleMania, I think a lot of the pay per views they haven't been terrible. They've just been passable.
I know exactly.
And this is one of your. If this is one of your biggest ones, your big 4, you have to definitely come out and produce a great show.
You got to hit a home run tonight, and it's got to start with match number 1, and you can't lose the crowd because technically, the only match I see that could really lose the crowd would be Bailey and Nia. Everything else, I think should actually hold the crowd, have their attention.
I agree with that.
And how is there no tag team matches tonight?
Which is
it's a disgrace.
Mind-boggling because I know we talked about it before we got on the air, but the fact that the Miz, the real hometown kid, is not on this pay-per-view and he's hosting is such a disservice to him. He deserves so much better, and it's an absolute travesty. You thought things are going to be different on the Triple H, but they're obviously not. I'm sure if he was an AEW, he'd have a main event match, but whatever. No, not here nor there.
Stop.
Bunker, first match is going to be Liv versus Rhea Ripley.
No, but see, I mean, if I think I'm right? I think Bailey and Nia will fucking grind it to a halt. Other than that,
might. Because maybe we have a cash in. We don't know, but if you're right, I think that might be the one match that,
let's put it that way. That's the match I'm definitely going to take a piss during.
Go get some popcorn.
Yeah, that's the match I'm definitely going to get up and stretch and, do whatever.
I don't know, Anthony. I had no idea. If that's
he has been. That's why they dropped the tag title so quickly. He needed some little extra time for Maurice. So, but I mean, I think
should have a match there. Like, have him at a rematch clause at SummerSlam.
Yeah, if you're gonna be there anyway, you should be wrestling. If you're gonna be, if you're gonna be there in Cleveland anyway, you might as well have a match.
Yeah,
and I agree with that part. But all right,
you have R-Truth that can carry you on every single Monday Night Raw where he doesn't have to be there.
But the fact that there's no tag team matches at all, right? None.
No, none.
That's horrible.
Matches. Good job, Triple H.
Am I the only one who likes tag team wrestling? I love tag team. I don't know why it's not producing. There's no teams out there.
None of the tag team titles on the line. We had them last night, and then I don't even know if Finn and JD, when was the last time they defended those titles?
Who knows? All right, whatever. I think we need to meet at a pay-per-view. Do this podcast.
Bunk, you got to talk to your bestie, Pete Farachi, and make it happen, because
make it happen, Captain.
Always down for that. It could be at the Garden. It could be down in Atlanta. It could be in Steve's backyard.
It could be right in Steve's
Amaranth.
backyard. Steve, imagine. Come on, so seriously, boss. Listen, we all go to like a pay-per-view or a Raw or something, and then we walk right to your house and just spend the night, all of us, and hang out.
And you could, grill on your nice little. It's not a barbecue. What is it? Flat top, grill top. What are those things called? Your hibachi.
Your griddle.
Yeah, you prepare food for the event, after the event.
Well, hang on. I'll sleep right in the yard with the lizards and the fucking. I don't care.
I mean, you've seen his backyard. He's got nice pool, some nice lounge chairs, possums to protect you from all the bugs. So I will get
rid of all the possums for you. I love me a possum. Hi, Roof. I will catch one though and make him the official mascot of PCP.
The PCP possum.
That'll be it. That'll be the best way to do it. All right. I want to eat and stuff and get ready for this thing tonight. All the gentlemen in the chats, thank you. You guys are the MVPs of the show. You guys know who you are. You know who you are. Hulk Hogan beer. Has anyone found that yet? I've been going crazy looking for this shit. Can't find it anywhere.
The town that I'm in lovely Georgia, doesn't have even the Stone Cold beer. They don't have even beer like that. I would get
Stone Cold, like I can find on the fucking bodega in the corner.
I'm saying I'm not gonna have that. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go probably to Tampa to go get that beer, because not even in Miami was I able to find the.
Damn, I need the Hulk Hogan beer.
Bunker.
Hulk Hogan beer sucks. I went to his bar in Clearwater and I tried it.
What?
That's news, man. You gotta tell us this stuff.
For real? You don't even tell us in the chat?
Isn't that like it's supposed to be like a Coors Light type beer? Is that what it tastes like, or is it just
Anthony's being such a CM Punk?
The Austin beer I can find that I see it right in the grocery store now.
Yeah, the Austin beer I've been not obviously here where I'm at now, but in Miami I was able to find it easy.
I've been dying to find the Hogan beer. It tastes like cheap beer, which is fine. I'm not looking. I'm gonna probably pour half it on me anyway, celebrating the real American style. But I don't care. I still got to get one. Hello. All right, let's wrap this puppy up. I got a Hogan. I don't want to buy a Hogan. I want to go to it.
No, I think it's shut. Didn't you go to it?
Whoa.
Coors is not trash. If it's anything, it's the best of. It's one of the better of the light beers. It's better than Michelob and Miller's.
Nah, I was Anthony. I want the enjoyment of walking into a store, seeing it on the shelf, and then putting it into my cart, and then walking around, doing this to everybody because I found it. I need. Don't take that away from me by telling me to go to a gift shop. I can't do that. I have to find it myself.
He wants to turn it into the cashier, and her be like, "Is that all?" And him be like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, that's right. Let me tell you something, Doris. And then you go down the whole thing and go through the whole thing about how much change I got. Come on, it'd be great.
Anthony,
I don't care if it sucks. I just have to have it. I have to try it once.
Anthony, get a couple, because those will be the pre-game before we go to.
Well, before we go to Steve's house.
To Steve's, yes.
Steve, we're gonna come. We're only gonna bring Hulk Hogan beer and Stone Cold beer. Nothing else. Nothing else is allowed. That's awesome. That's a good idea. All right, let's wrap this puppy up. Gentlemen, thank you guys for joining us. We had a great time with you guys, as always. We'll see you all guys in the chats. I'm sure we'll be chatting it up soon. Dave, any final words before we get the hell out of here?
Nope. Let's enjoy Summerslam. Hopefully it's the hottest party of the summer. And then in a couple weeks, we will have the biggest show, the real biggest show of professional wrestling. Since last year, they broke the record of most fans in a stadium of all time to watch a professional wrestling show, and that is all in Wembley. 2.
Yeah, we'll see.
Where maybe it is Daniel Bryan's or Bryan Danielson's final match.
We'll see
Who
who
knows?
shows up. If they're only half full, we'll see.
Okay, maybe Shane O'Mac.
Shane O'Mac might show up though. That's a big. That is big if he does. Because Vince won't be too far behind in his villainous fucking mustache, whatever the hell he does. All right, guys. So half an hour. Enjoy. Thank you for joining us. Peace out.